cancel Spotlight.
No,
So maybe it is.
It is.
Recording with Spotlight. Okay, sorry. I didn't want him to get an hour of me sitting here staring at the computer.
It might. No, it's...
Hey, Ty.
Yeah.
The window above his eye, is that also going to be like a solid black, or are you going to keep that kind of like at a 1 or a 2?
Yeah, I'm not going to fill it in because I want something in there. I haven't come to the conclusion of what that's going to be yet. But if you wanted to fill it in, you could. I feel like I'm either going to put a human. I don't know. It's going to be something that's not just a window for me. So I've left that until something comes across for me. I want to put like I've already done that, the goldfish. I want to put something in there though. I don't know what.
Do you have space for an alien?
I gotta finish mine.
I could put an alien
Always space for an alien.
in.
Or somebody mooning the window. That would be funny. I don't think anyone would know what it was. It's so small.
Just fog it up. That's what happens.
Or Pinocchio's butt. Well, wouldn't that, I guess.
Yeah, for things like that, like what I usually, if I leave something blank and I don't know what I want to do, that like sometimes I won't even get back to it for months. And it's always got to just be something that just like super organic that I just like, oh yeah, I'll just put that in there. Once I start thinking about it, I can never do it. Then I second myself. That's why I don't like erasers, because I'm so indecisive. But with the pen, well, I'm gonna shade my rebar. I was kind of in a rush when I wouldn't have probably done it like how I did it. It looks more like rope. I think with the rebar I would have added more. Well, maybe I can still pull that off. Some ridges. My whole career as an artist actually pretty much started from me nearly having to go tie rebar from my friend. My friend owns a rebar company. And
oh no.
I was producing a TV show at the time, and the TV show, my partnership with the guy who I was producing with, we kind of had a falling out. So I had no income. My wife was were you pregnant, Adriane? Oh, well, we bought a house, we just got married, and and the TV show went kaput, and I was like, well, I guess I'm gonna have to get a real job.
Oh no.
I own the rebar company, and I don't know if you know what type, like Holland rebar and Time rebar. That is some really, really, really
heavy ass shit.
So,
Ty, were you using pure pliers or that little rebar hook thing?
so he like doing whole highways, like real serious rebar.
So you had the coil on your belt and snipping it.
All right, so here's what is that for the drawer? So here's what happened. I never. I'll do it.
Okay.
The Monday I was supposed to go into work, I did this painting for my wife. It was back when I was doing stencils. So I painted this picture for my wife for Valentine's Day. And this was right when eBay was kind of starting to be a thing. And I thought, I'm going to just post this painting and see if someone would buy it. And I posted it on eBay and they bought it, like within like, I don't know, maybe 10 minutes. And so I painted my wife another painting, and then I thought, oh, I'll just paint another one.
You liar. You didn't paint me another one.
Maybe I sold it.
You sold it.
Well, I painted another one. Anyway, long story short, that they were selling so quickly that I called my friend and I said, listen, do you mind if I come in next week because I may have stumbled onto something that might be paying the bills for a while. And it was all just because I did not want to go tie rebar.
That's fucking amazing.
From there on, my career just launched, and that was right when eBay was just starting out. Pop art was becoming a big thing, and so I had a lot of collectors in Europe, and that was the beginning of my career. It just took off, and like for the next 3 years, like it got so busy. It was like a factory. Like I was painting pictures. We were selling my wife was working at the time, and then it was so busy that she was able to quit her job, and we were both just painting.
Oh wow!
I swear we were selling like 100 paintings a week.
I think
Shit.
It may
crazy.
even been more. Like we were working in shifts where I would go out and paint all day, and they were stencil stuff, so they were just sprayed on. Like you could do one of those paintings in, what do you say, like 15 minutes, Abe? Something like that.
Well, with dry time, you would do a
dry
chunk
time.
of like 20 or 30 at a time.
Yeah, but that was incredible.
That's amazing.
To get one of my original paintings for 50, or they were $65.
But it was.
Damn.
Then the recession.
Damn,
What were you painting?
dude.
If you go to my Weird, so I was under a moniker called Weird Chief. So if you go to my Weird Chief page, it's all this pop art, just paintings of like, my first really popular one was what was it, Johnny Cash, Adriane, that we did?
Yeah, we did Johnny Cash, The Big Lebowski.
Yeah, we had a whole bunch of those, and
Everybody.
that's how it was so big, because people were going on eBay, like searching those things out. They weren't searching,
For paintings.
they were searching that out, and then so that was kind of the move early on. But then that wasn't tapping after the economy crashed. I also wasn't really. I was hard making that transition into the pen work from there, though. So I don't. If you ended up doing rebar, I just feel like you can't really see on mine, but when I did the bar, I first just did it so it sort of looked like rope. Then I did that, the shading. But if you go back and just do little ridges those little ridges like that on the top and on the bottom, it really gives it a rebar kind of vibe. Adriane, can you look up that Cheers logo? It's still stuck in my mind, and I used to love that show, so I might be doing that.
Hey, Ty.
Yeah.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Do you think that the ropes make a shadow anywhere?
On which part?
The ropes that are like putting together the two pieces.
Yeah. What about?
Do they make any shadow? Or something?
Let me think. I'm gonna do it on my test paper.
Should we just leave it like that?
Yeah, I kind of a shadow will sell that, but my concern is that it might be too distracting.
Yeah, and like on the way of the pretty door. Maybe?
Yeah, because I don't want to do anything over the door.
Yeah.
But actually, I mean, even if a shadow was hidden, if it was here.
Wouldn't it make like a small shadow, like just on the little hump that the rebar is going into?
You would maybe get something a little bit like that.
Yeah.
Okay, that looks nice. Okay.
Yeah, you could do something like that. There's definitely going to be a little shadow on the mound.
Okay.
Yeah, I think maybe that works.
Yeah, it looks nice. Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome. Was that the metal guy?
I was just gonna toss it out there. I was just worried that crackhead was. He saw all those tools in that garage.
Let's see.
I have to give you kudos, man. You came to our small town art fest in Lake Wales in Florida.
Oh, yeah.
That's where I got one of your pieces, and that's where I hooked up with you. And man, like, it was so great.
Well, thank you. That's funny. I mean, that was literally a small town.
That was-
Wales.
That was cute.
Yeah, that's where I'm from. I'm actually a town over that's even smaller than that. So I don't really fit at all. But like, I saw that, and that art fest gets some like really amazing people, and it's like so small.
It's a
But
cool little town, and the thing that's cool about that festival is you can park right behind your booth, so that's definitely a selling point.
yeah, definitely come back. Like, I'm pushing you, so like, come back.
Well, I think I won a Best of Show award. No, I think I got a first place award or something at that show.
I think something, yeah.
I was invited back, and then this year we just opted not to go to Florida.
Yeah, this year was not good at all there. It was so sad because it's usually really interesting. It's better than some of the bigger shows, but this year it was not good.
That's too bad.
Yeah, but definitely come back. I think it was just an off year. Usually they have really good stuff, and like your stuff was like amazing.
Well, thank you.
And then I think we saw you at St. Pete too.
What I do after that or before that, or like in a different year?
I think it was after. I think it was like right after that.
Oh, what is it at the Tampa show?
Yeah, maybe it was Tampa. Yeah.
Yeah, the Gasparilla show.
Yeah, the Gasparilla show. Yeah.
Yeah, because I was thinking I don't do that show in St. Pete. I only go to St. Pete to go to the museum, the Dali Museum. Oh wait, no, that's in St. Petersburg. Or is that the same thing?
No. What?
Is St. Pete's in St. Petersburg?
That's the same thing. Same thing.
Yeah. I think it was Tampa that you did the Gasparilla Fest. Yeah.
It's a great museum, the Dali Museum.
I
I went there in middle school for a field trip.
Have you been to the new one?
No, fuck, I ain't been to it since I think it was 5th grade when I went.
Oh yeah.
Oh, you gotta go.
37 now.
Man. Yeah, awesome.
Oh, it's so good.
Yeah.
Really, it's better. Oh man,
Yeah.
Dali is a huge inspiration for me.
Yeah, and watch the exhibits that they get. Like, they like constantly rotate exhibits, and it's so different every time.
Oh wow.
Yeah, it's a really.
I gotta go.
It's just the whole building itself is amazing, and I think Dali designed the building or something, if I remember correctly.
That's so fucking cool.
It's really awesome.
Yeah, he's definitely one of my favorites, man. I think that's what got me into surrealism. I don't know.
Definitely.
Fun. It's a lot of fun. There's no rules, you know.
You gonna be coming to Michigan at all?
I mean, I love Michigan. I'm in Michigan all the time.
That's supposed to be our next show.
Yeah, I've had already 10 shows canceled.
Yeah.
The next show, if it doesn't cancel, is the Ann Arbor show. It just depends on what's gonna happen. I don't imagine any shows are gonna really be willing to.
No. Not the way our governor keeps pushing it back.
Yeah, it's
everybody. It's not just
yeah,
you.
it's everywhere. I mean, it's everywhere.
Yeah.
Like, Georgia's completely open now, which is crazy.
I had a show there too that got canceled. They were holding on for a long time, and I think even though they're opening things up, I just don't think anywhere is quite comfortable
No.
gathering 100,000 people together. And
No.
I'm willing to wait for now, but I mean,
Yeah.
it's definitely hurting the pocket, but I'm willing to wait for a bit and see. I hate for anyone to be suffering though, like financially. It sucks. I just want everyone to be happy. That's too hard with this many people though.
Post stuff online though. Like people are buying stuff left and right.
Yeah, it's been okay. I mean, some of my regular collectors have been getting through, and it's all good for us. But I know there are a bunch of young artists that I know who are kind of just getting in, and I mean, it's just it can really like this, something like this, it's destroy, oh well.
I know. And all the musicians that were like on that precipice that like they could be great and like, can they make it through this?
Yeah. I hate that to happen to anybody in any field, anywhere, anyone. I just hate for that to be happening. Will you look on your phone for that Cheers logo?
Oh, sure.
Thank you for mentioning that shadow on the rebar though, because that does just add a little bit of something there. So.
Hey Ty, how do you get yourself to embrace the white? I find myself always wanting to fill everything in.
I do the same. I don't embrace it. I really don't. I do realize like at some point you have to stop. But like I'm doing it now. I see it and I don't like it. You'll after a while you start getting in. No, you don't. I feel it in all the time. I hate it.
Gotcha.
No, I don't have an answer for you.
It's all good.
I mean, there are points of that negative space of the white space though that you need, like on things like where I have the mounds and stuff like that. There's certain points where, or even like here on the eye, on the brow, like that negative, that white there. But as far as like this whole big space, that's always why I end up putting. That's why I put these windows in here and this and.
Gotcha.
Yeah. There's really no way. Let's see. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to get this cheer. I'm gonna cheat real quick. No, I'm not. I was gonna use a pencil. All right, here we go.
Your camera's bouncy.
I'm gonna try to put this Cheers logo in here. I don't feel like I have enough space, but I love this show.
That's some skills right there. I fucking hate lettering.
I do too. I can do my own lettering. I have my own style, but like this is gonna be tricky. That's why I was.
Yeah. Props to you, man. I'm sure you can pull it off, but I could not, for sure.
That's the only thing I felt confident in.
The lettering.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. You're doing better than me.
I don't now. I feel like I'm committed. I have to, but
I guess because
Just do
imperfection is perfection.
not necessarily
That's right.
do it. I'm going for it. What the hell?
Just do it, man. You got this. Professional.
Go, 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 go.
You can do it.
Chug the sake, chug the sake, chug the sake.
Not allowed. when you're singing that, I can hear my wife going, no, no, no.
It's tequila for some people, vodka for others.
My wife thinks
Yeah,
that
tequila is never good.
my wife thinks that sake is my poison.
Yeah, it's tequila for my husband.
It was tequila for my mom. She's not on anymore, is she?
Yeah, I think
It used to be vodka for me. Now I'm just mellow. I think the problem with the sake is
I think it's pumpkin spice lattes for me.
Yeah.
Yeah, those are good.
Cheers is here. I'm gonna try to give it some life. What are y'all putting in your top part here?
Mine's a bar called Ship Faced.
Is that something that you've been
That's
to, or
clever.
What?
is that actually the name of a place that you know?
No, I just thought it was funny.
Yeah, yeah.
It's very clever.
I put Flo's for
Yeah.
Alice because it's
Yeah.
like my bowling name.
Yeah.
Because I'm slinging grits, baby.
Well, the only thing that's really gonna sell this is Cheers is when I'm gonna cheat even more and get some colored pencils and color it orange. I do like this third hour. It's less stressful for me because I don't feel like I get into a situation where I feel like, oh, everyone, people paid to be here. I want to make sure they're getting everything out of it.
Yeah.
No, totally. The 2 hour, like I have no talent at all. And I had a finished product at 2 hours.
That's awesome.
And I'm drunk, so it's great.
There you go. Mission
And you're
accomplished.
putting me to shame with the Cheers logo. Shit.
He's the man.
How come you didn't draw one, Adriane?
Well, I'm busy letting people in who get cut off, and
Oh, does that happen?
I think so. I think maybe their phones turn off or something happens, and then they need to get let back in.
Yeah, I think once it starts, there's a way to turn off the waiting room. I think. Was has the video been okay this whole time? Like the footage, because we're working with new internet here at our house. So.
Yeah, it's been good on my end.
Yeah, it looks fine.
I had to buy a new router to try to get it. This town, like AT&T does not work here. So that's my service on my phone. So we don't have a backup data service.
It's them damn small towns. That's how it was here when we moved here. The internet was terrible.
Where you at?
Orland, Indiana. Fucking tiny little place right up by the Michigan border.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
But there's like nothing here. There's a 4-way stop and a gas station and a bar.
Oh,
A Dollar General, I think.
there's Dollar General always.
Yeah, there's always a Dollar General.
We have one stoplight here, right? No, we have three.
we have us here. It's a big small town.
Big small town.
There's like
There's a lot of drag racers, huh?
Not in Salt Lake City. Though. Salt Lake City is that's a gigantic place. But
Oh yeah.
it's nice for us to leave Salt Lake for a little bit and come out here. And as soon as we get
Get some
sick,
peace and quiet.
we can go back to our Salt Lake life.
Yeah.
Fill in this Cheers logo here with some colors.
We have a population of 4,000.
Oh,
Oh,
boy.
now that's small.
Yeah.
Hold on, I gotta see my population. Hold on.
Yeah, look it up.
What town are you in with 4,000?
Dundee, Florida.
Oh yeah.
I don't fit, but that's okay.
I used to
I
live in
feel like that everywhere.
I live
I'll
in a
check.
town called Girdwood, Alaska, and I think the population at the time I was living there was 1,500 or something like that.
Well, we just had a big boom. That's why we're at 4,000.
Oh.
You guys ready for this population?
Let's hear it.
What is it?
432.
See?
432.
432 people. Yeah. I got y'all
You
beat.
beat me. I'm sorry. I'm logging off.
Holy shit.
Yeah. I told you.
We have what?
We don't even got a stoplight. It's just a four-way stop sign stop.
That's all we have too.
They're like a
And when we first moved here, the four-way stoplight didn't work. It was literally
Oh, no.
lights. Yeah.
Jesus.
Oh, here we go. Hand your phone. All right, here we go. I'm going to turn the chairs into something, then I'm going to move on.
I just looked at your drawing schedule for this month, and the one Sunday that you're doing the drink and draw is the day after my birthday.
Oh, there you
So
go.
it would have been on the Saturday on my birthday, but it's the Sunday.
Happy
Just be
birthday.
a belated birthday. Yeah.
Yeah, thanks.
Yeah,
Perfect.
that's for our friends over there in Europe. That 11 a.m. is about 6 p.m. 6 to 7 p.m. So I figure I'll make some Bloody Marys. Should have put milk in there. Stood by every promise that I made. Well, that says cheers. Well, that's going to have to do for that. Thank you. I don't really see it in this camera, but you're going to have to believe me that I made it work. You have a look at people's where they're at yet?
Sure. You guys want to show?
Can we see what you guys are working on?
You'll probably want to hold there.
Yeah. Well, I like the helm inside there. I don't think I saw the helm inside the shark the first time. That's cool.
Very cool. Hey, cool.
I like the one-eyed fish chasing behind. Awesome. Gatling guns down the bottom. Welcome back, guys.
Awesome.
Let's see.
Oh, that I really like that one. That one's super cool.
Yeah, Chelsea's also a cool version of them all.
Very cool.
Oh, I like that one.
Oh yeah, it's like jellyfish.
I don't like the jellyfish. Oh, nice.
Yeah, patch on the eye. That's cool. Yeah, like claw marks.
What's his name? What's Kurt Russell's character's name in
Snake. Snake Plissken or something.
Snake? Yeah, Snake Plissken. Oh, love the barrel. Love the barrel.
Oh yeah,
Barrel
little
at the bottom.
turtle. That's awesome.
Yeah, he's towing him out.
So great, guys.
Yeah, I like the eye on that one. That one's super chill. And the drippy propellers, very cool.
Is that all of them made?
No.
Oh, I like it.
It's very cool.
Ended up doing the sidewalk on that one.
Killer shading on that one.
Oh, you're going for the down at the bottom, the coral and stuff. Nice. Oh, I miss blue pen.
I love that blue.
Yeah, I miss blue pen. I keep it back. Well, I like this. I like the circles coming off of the
Oh yeah.
car. Very cool.
Oh yeah. Very detailed. Holy shit. That's awesome.
Did I
That
already?
is awesome, man.
Yeah.
Really good environment.
Yeah.
Really, really good.
And we saw that one.
Oh, okay.
Super cool.
Holding it up. Well, this one's that I don't know. I think I already did this one. She's
No,
working. on it.
Yeah.
No, wait.
Awesome.
Oh, wait. Let me check the other page. Oh, you're holding it up. This is another blue pen, but I don't know if it's the same one.
Oh yeah.
The highlights with that blue really stand out well in like the white negative space.
I really like blue pen. I've always liked it. I don't know why I stopped using a blue pen, but it was what I used to use all the time. I know what it was. It's hard to get. It's easier to get your black pen to black pens to match up. If you have two totally different blue pens, the difference, you can see the difference really bad if you're using a different pen on a piece. So I think that was initially why I stopped using blue pens, but I do like the way they look. Good job, you guys. There's some awesome works out there. What's the environment in Tokyo right now for you guys? How is it out there?
To unmute.
You're unmuted. We can hear you.
Oh, you can hear me?
Yeah.
Oh, cool. It was really hot yesterday, actually. We got to 29 degrees, and yeah, it was a bit of a surprise. So.
Oh,
how's,
that's what winter, right?
Summer's coming.
Ooh.
What's happening with your COVID situation out there?
It's going to be extended. The state of emergency is going to be extended for another month.
Are you guys on permanent? You guys are on lockdown?
Well,
Japan's weird about that.
voluntary lockdown
Yeah.
is what they've kind of like termed as. So.
There's still people walking around, which is freaking crazy.
Yeah, you should see. I mean, in Missouri, or I mean, in lots of places. Yeah, when we came here in Salt Lake City, there was a lot of there's a lot of people there, so everyone's kind of going along. But here in Missouri, it almost feels like there's nothing happening. But you do go to a grocery store. There's a lot of older people here, so there's a lot of older people walking around with masks. Yeah, over here, it's very normal.
Yeah, it's weird, like talking to my relatives in Oregon where there's like 2,000 cases as opposed to here in Florida where there's like almost 36,000 cases. Like the difference in death rates and cases and everything, like they're living life as normal.
I think we have, how many cases? I think we only have like, so far, I mean.
Here in Hannibal,
Yeah.
confirmed 5.
Yeah, we only have 5 confirmed cases here, even though I'm certain I got it here. And it's like, however long ago, 5 weeks ago.
I'm in
Well,
Vermont.
so many people that had it in like February that don't realize because it wasn't publicized.
Yeah, I think that was the case for a lot of people that I know. I wasn't able to get tested because we didn't have tests here. But yeah, I'm 99% sure I had it. So, and then after I left here, our neighbor, because I went out and hung out with them. This was, again, a month or 2 ago. Maybe how long? 2 months ago. But they all said that they ended up the sickest they've ever been. So I hope they didn't get it from me. But
It's early March.
Way to go, man.
I'm in Vermont and they're about to basically open the whole state back up, but we've only had maybe like less than 30 deaths, maybe 40, and like 800 infected. So
in Vermont?
Yeah.
That seems low to me.
No, it's one of the lowest. Surprisingly, because we're surrounded by Massachusetts and New York, and right now,
like, considering your proximity, that seems really low to me.
Yeah, that's the concern with opening things up, because everybody from like Massachusetts and New York will want to come over.
Yeah. Well, that's for in Utah where we live. Like like all the small towns had to close down the national parks because people were just coming there, and all those poor small town people out there were just being bombarded with people.
That's what we had in Florida. Like everybody came from New York and New Jersey, where it was like the highest counts.
Yeah.
And so then we exploded here.
I think we're gonna get shut. I'm gonna get shut back down again. So I'm not really holding my breath because people are already getting out and about more than they should, and it's only a matter of time, really.
Our bars here open Monday.
Yeah.
Like,
that's where I think I got it at that bar at Rumors.
That's the important thing. We need alcohol.
It's crazy. I think I guess I don't know.
Yeah, I don't really know either.
I really think they should keep the to-go alcohol in place after this.
You guys have that there? You guys have?
Oh, yes.
You can go to the bar.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, I got it in Vermont too.
All the breweries, all the restaurants, everybody can do to-go alcohol. We have
way
like
they can make money.
We have adult Capri Suns now.
We're all living in New Orleans.
Yeah, it's great. I love it. But if you put the straw in, then you've broken the seal and you can get arrested. So don't break the seal.
Well, I mean, that's like the drive-up daiquiri places in Louisiana. When we first saw those, when we first went to Louisiana, I was like, what the hell?
I think a couple of restaurants were doing like delivering martinis and like all sorts of like whatever alcohol you want, they deliver it to you.
However, I have to admit, I got like the growler of margaritas the other day, and it's not how I would have mixed it. I drank like the whole growler, and I didn't feel like I got the potency.
Oh, right. Sangria might be good though.
Oh yeah, I could go for a sangria right now.
Yeah.
I think I could. I mean, not right now. I mean, my sake is taking care of business. But
Hey, Ty, sorry to interrupt.
you're okay.
So we have an 8-year-old here who this is her 3rd time doing this with you. She went from drawing ketchup and mustard bottles with googly eyes to, the elephant with the tree heads, and now this whale. She just wants to say thank you really quick for
I appreciate it. How
letting her be a part of this.
Oh, I recognize you. I think was you the one that started dancing at the end for the last time? No.
Yes.
Oh, was it? Yeah. Can we see what you're drawing right now? How do you like it? How do you like what you're working? How do you like this new kind of drawing?
I like it. I really do. I like it.
That's awesome.
Oh, that's cool.
Oh yeah, very cool. Are those trees on the top there?
Yeah.
I did a volcano and a tree.
There's a volcano.
Oh, that's the actual volcano, yeah.
lava.
And the alien.
Great idea.
Oh my God,
And
yours
the
is
alien with
awesome.
Cheetos.
Yours is like more awesome than mine.
I'm happy that you like them enough to keep coming back. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
And I thank you.
Tell him.
Good
Thank
Sarah.
you.
Your hair is awesome.
Thank you.
Well, we had a really good time, man. Always appreciate these gatherings, and we can't wait till the deer in a couple weeks.
Well, thank you so much, and I'm glad that you guys keep coming back. I really appreciate it. Thank you.
Yeah, definitely. Y'all have a good night, everyone.
All right, you too. Thank you.
Bye.
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 Yeah, that's awesome. I love that. That stuff makes me happy. I also like people letting me know. Put in there, Adriane.
Or you can have some color thing. That might not work.
They're out there trying to stay, huh?
I thought it had slowed down, but
No going on that?
Wow. He takes about 4 or 5 hours for this.
Ty, will you do anything with the bumps?
Where at?
With the bumps on the
On the back?
yeah.
I don't know that I will, only because I don't like them. Well, here we go. I don't know. I'm doing something to 'em. I didn't like mine on this drawing, so I was kind of avoiding them. But I guess I'm turning them into something now. I don't know what. Maybe they're just an extension of what I put down on his chin. Yeah, I didn't want to bring attention to them because I don't like how they were looking. But maybe this will hide that a bit. I think I'm just going to turn them into kind of these things down here. Yeah, I only didn't like them because of the perspective that they were, because it's supposed to actually be, yeah, they just looked off to me.
I just added color and they looked okay.
Some lumps on them, on the color, on the bumps.
Yeah. Yeah.
I think I'm turning mine into breasts.
Yeah.
I have to say, totally, like, I have like no drawing talent at all. I've gone to one of those like paint and drink nights, like locally. I was so stressed out, and like I have a product tonight that I'm like happy with.
did you show us? Sue Katz, did you show us your drawing?
Yeah, but I can show it again.
Let's see it again. You're Florida, right?
Yeah.
Looks great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I like that you colored. Did you color in the doors with brown, or the, like the brown oak doors?
Yeah, I did like kind of an orangish brown color, and then I did like skin color for the whale.
That looks cool.
Yeah. Yeah, my husband went to me with like the local painting thing, and he was like, "You're gonna do this tonight?" He's like, I'm gonna take a shower and I'm going to bed because like you were so stressed out the last time.
But you haven't been stressed out here, have you?
Absolutely not. It was so much fun.
Awesome. Yeah, I've never been to one of those. I think my wife has gone to one once, right? One of those wine and what do they call wine and draw or
something?
Yeah, like painting with a twist or something.
Yeah.
And it was like, it was so stressful. I think because I felt like I was being judged by everybody else there. Yeah.
I can see that. And one of the main things here, that's not even what it's about. Like, yeah, I mostly want to just make sure everyone's just having fun, and that's also with pen. Like, you can't. I mean, you're bound to have mistakes here and there, but it doesn't matter. None of it matters. Really.
No, it was perfect. It was so perfect.
Yeah. Thank you. I maybe could have ran that behind that, but oh well. So is this your first drink and draw with us?
Yeah.
Awesome.
I guess the Red Hot Chili Peppers.
Oh, awesome.
Like Oingo Boingo, really? Seriously?
Oh, that show was awesome. It was so good. I was 13 years old for that concert, and it's like the most vivid memory of my life. Like, it was so fantastic.
That's like a perfect show.
Too. And the place that the show was at this place called Park City Ski Resort in Salt Lake City. So it was an outdoor general admission show. And oh man, yeah, they used to have.
Yeah, all I hear is
show.
Salt Lake City, and I think like SLC Punk. That's all I think of.
Yeah, that's real. That's really how it was too. I know some of them dudes that made that movie. I know that scene. That's
right.
Totally how Salt Lake City was at that time.
Yeah, like here it's like even smaller. So it's like how I survived, I don't know.
I think this is the most work I've really put into a drawing and a drink and draw. Maybe because it's on the larger scale, and I actually feel like I can maybe work it into a piece or something. So yeah, this is pretty much how the third hour goes. We just kind of hang out and each add our own little thing, and then we'll look at everyone's work here in and out. What did you say you wanted to put in here, Adriane? Oh, a fan.
Yeah, I can't think of anything.
Oh, I just have an idea.
Hey Ty, how would you do a cargo plane type thing on the back of that?
Where at?
Like on the back of the whale, like a big cargo plane, like dropping something out of it?
Oh, you just
underneath.
His tail. It would be like it's coming out of his
Oh,
butt.
right here, like his tail.
Yeah.
Like it's coming out of his butt.
Yeah.
Yeah, because now what you said, yeah, because that kind of looks like a little, like the tail end opening up, and is that what you mean?
Yeah, I was thinking, you know, you like see a plane or dropping your parachute something out of it.
Yeah. All right. Does yours look? Can you hold yours up? Let me just get a peek.
Yeah, similar to that.
There you go. He was right there. 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 He
Oh, it's right here. Right here.
Oh, sorry. Someone left, wouldn't it?
No, it
Mixes
changed.
everybody up.
Oh yeah, so you got that same look here. Okay. All right, you're good. So you can go to mine, Adrian. So yours pretty much looks just like mine at the end there. So I think because they don't flap all the way out, you want to feel like it's a car, like a cargo plane. So I think I would go for. I'm filling this out, so don't. I don't love that. Hold on. I'm gonna have to exaggerate that flap. And I keep trying to do it like that.
Then it looks like a wing to me.
I know,
I'm not
but
seeing
but
the
if you can,
flap.
but if you can maybe, so let's see. I mean, the problem with that is that they don't drop out that much. I think maybe
Yeah, that one.
this one's about as close
accurate.
as I can get it to. But I think if you can get this portion by just doing a darker line, if you can get it to do a little bit of that, might help. I do like this idea though. What are you going to be dropping out of it?
I have no idea.
So whatever you end up dropping out of it, I think if you can. Let's see. Oh man. Dropping barrels. I want to see one there. Whatever it is. The tricky one, man.
Got it.
Let's see. I think if you are dropping stuff out of there, you're going to need to have you're going to need a few of them so you can definitely. No, I'm just dropping 45 shells out of it.
Cool. Cool. Thank you.
I think what's going to sell that as a being a the door is what you're dropping out of it.
Mm-hmm.
We're only catching a little bit of it. So even if you had whatever was coming out of it, or there's something growing out of it, you want to be able to show that that's the bottom of this door. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, that one's a tricky one, but I think the whatever's coming out of it is what's going to be that sells it as the door.
Well, and your lines that closed it, when it closes.
Oh, yeah.
Those top lines. help.
Yeah, you know what? Maybe like the hinge or
Drawbridge type thing.
just like
Yeah.
has that's exaggerated a bit. That's got like
Yeah.
a hinge or something there. Something kind of.
Mm-hmm.
But keep that thin, I think, so that it doesn't feel like there's a other thing there either. Or it could even be right here. Sorry. Shit, I'm drawing too many things there. You know what I'm saying, though, right? Like some.
Cool. Appreciate that.
That's him.
Is that me? Your phone.
Me.
Hey, so I have a question.
Yeah.
I attempted to do chicken legs coming out of the bottom. I can't see myself, so I can't see the. But I don't like them. Do you have any like tips?
Can I see it?
Yeah, right here.
Oh, let's see which one
Oh,
is it.
sorry, Amber.
Okay.
Amber, let's see, where are you? Hold on. Let's see.
Okay. You want to keep them as chicken legs?
Maybe. I don't know.
I think we can get them to work as chicken legs, or chicken feet anyway.
Yeah.
Sorry, do you see? Hold it up. That's a little bit longer. Let me just get a. I'm gonna just try to draw what you have here.
What if you just added more and made them like tentacles? Maybe.
I really dig the idea of. So if we can get them to work as chicken feet, I think that would be ideal. Almost there. Hold on. Sorry.
Sorry.
Okay. 1 sec. Let's see. You have this like that. Here. Okay, you can go back to mine, Adrian. Okay, I feel that's pretty close to what you've got there. Well, they're not feeling like chicken legs because of the direction that they're heading. So
yeah,
I think if you can give a bend here, and don't do these just yet. I'm just filling it out. But you definitely need. I don't know if they don't call it the thumb, but they're big.
Like a spur.
Well, actually, that actually goes right here. That's what the problem is.
Oh yeah, yeah.
That goes right here. I think if you can get it to do this, and even make these, make like some talent, like full on talons. At least on this one. I don't know about this one yet. That one's still got me kind of tripping there, but I think the talons are what you're gonna need. You're gonna have to like exaggerate the talons.
Yep.
To make it feel like it's. So the bend in this one is just a little awkward. So I want to try to fix this one.
You might need to scoot your camera in a little more.
So yeah, the bend on this one is slightly. Now I wonder if we can do. If you can just. So I pretty much have drawn how yours is. I think you might be able to just bell on that one.
Yeah.
And
that's like what I did. It was like seaweed barnacle thing.
And get to like this situation here, where you have another talon here, and then can get into that one to hide that. You know what I'm saying there?
Yeah.
I feel like that one. I feel like this one needs to be grasping like this to sell. And I really think you can. On this one, you can bell on it and bring this around this way, and with his pinky or whatever, you might be able to hide that one by growing this one into it. And then when I do my talons, because I really want to sell them as talons, I'll do this. Is what I'll do. They're always black. I'll always on mine. And
Okay.
They have that a little highlight right there in the center. So that's how I do. And then if you some good shading on these, I think it could work. All that shading like that you did right up here in this area.
Yep.
All that texture.
Yeah.
That looks awesome. So if you can get that texture into these and do that bend on that one, I think it's pretty solid on that. And then I can almost do the same. Because it might be let's see, because that one's a little bent, but you may want to put in we're going to just call it a thumb. Because it's almost like he's doing like this, you know?
Yeah.
I don't know. I like the idea of the chicken feet. And if you can get these to do that motion that's a little bit like this, it'll be tricky, but the talons are going to sell it, and then getting that motion, I think, are going to be what you need to do. I don't know if you're going to be able to pull it off, but I think you could.
That was helpful, for sure.
Can't tell from exactly from where your drawing is, but if you can hide any of those lines and do that, I think you're going to be good there.
Sweet.
I really like the chicken feet idea. So much so I wish I would have come up with it. Actually, once something happens, I can't get away from it. You could, with this hand right here, this foot, you could make it work where it's, it's got that sort of vibe. And then this talon's got to be straight. This one's going to have a little bit of curve there. And this one's going to have a curve there. And then this one's going to be like that. I think you could pull that off with that foot over there. And especially with all that texture, like what you did up in there in the area, like,
yep.
Time on that, I think you could totally hide that and make that. Yeah, I like that idea. Good idea. Good idea with the chicken feet.
Thanks for the tips.
You're welcome. Now I feel like I want to do something cool. Now mine's feeling so bare. I need to do something cool with these. Let's see.
It's amazing, Ty, and I greatly appreciate it. I didn't realize using blue pen was going to be different than everyone else, but this is also my first time doing this, and I'm not a drawer, and this is amazing. So thank you for this fun time.
Well, that's cool that you're first, and then there was so much attention being made on blue pen. I love blue pen, man. I really do. It's awesome. So I'm glad.
I sign a lot of official documents, and I like to remember which one's the original, which one's the copy, so I always sign in blue.
Yeah, that's official, right? If it's signed in a blue pen?
I know that's the one that I signed officially, yep.
Yeah, we just had to sign some stuff, and it had to be in blue pen, so I guess that means it's a real deal or something.
Well, I know when I put it on the copier, they're all black, so I know which one was the original.
I ventured out with the purpose to get drink and Bic pens today. And I had a mask.
The best place to do all of that is a hotel. That's where I get all my pens.
See, I paid for my pens, damn it.
For a long time, the only pens I would use were Holiday Inn pens and Staybridge Suite pens.
Nice.
I'm in bars, those hotels, but yeah. Staybridge Suites their pens were so perfect. And it got to a point like when I was drawing, every time I draw something, in all my drawings that I posted online, I would tag Staybridge Sweets and then Staybridge Sweets would follow.
Nice.
I don't have those anymore. No, we don't see
No,
that.
I like ventured. I was like, damn, I need drink and I need pens. Shit.
What place do you go to that carries both of those?
Publix.
Oh yeah. Oh, I miss Publix.
They have good subs.
Only a Florida joint, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. We spend a lot of time in Florida.
Yeah.
Mostly in down towards Miami and or Tampa.
Yeah. They have good subs.
They do. I was gonna say that. That's where we stop. Hey down.
Yeah.
My favorite is their holiday sub that they only have at Thanksgiving time with the cranberry and the smoked Gruyere. It's so good.
In the turkey.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. My brother-in-law's in Texas now. He grew up here. So we sent him like a whole like Publix like pants, like jammy pants and a t-shirt and slippers and everything.
With an X, right?
Yeah.
You know what else is good? I don't know if Michigan's still on, but Myers is good.
Oh yeah, Myers is. I do like Myers
But they don't
too.
have food. I mean, they don't have like a. Is that
have, like the prepared food now?
Yeah. But it's almost like going into Target. Like you can just be in there for hours.
Yeah, you can get lost.
That's how I feel about what's the spot that I love over here. That's in Quincy.
Oh, Menards.
Menards. I don't know why, but I love Menards.
Sure, that guy in Iowa's got one.
Little slow here. How many people are in Iowa? Am I the guy in Iowa?
Maybe you're the guy. You're not the guy at the small town. No, I'm
He's in
thinking
Indiana.
Indiana.
Yeah.
I'm thinking Indiana. Are you Iowa?
Yeah, we do have Menards in Iowa.
I love Menards.
All over the
I
Midwest.
can get a bag of candy and a jackhammer. and whatever, a remote for my TV.
This is a weird place.
It is
but
a
it's-
weird place, but I love it. It's like Costco, but for like hardware Costco. I don't know.
What part of Iowa are you?
Des Moines.
Okay. Did you see
Oh,
him
you
there?
you were on your last time we were talking about the Des Moines show.
Yeah. Every 4 years, potentially, maybe. If I remember right.
On the same weekend as the Youth Arts Festival. You know what? You know what sucks too? The time that I was there, I was at that show. It was so hot. That sucked. But I at that time I was not. I hadn't been drinking. I wasn't drinking for. I wanted to see if I could pull off 6 months without a drink. And then I was staying in that parking lot where the artists park, and there's a it's either, I think it's a brewery down there at the bottom where that festival is.
Oh, Exile, maybe?
Maybe. Every time I was walking by that brewery, I love local breweries for any place. And every time I was walking by, I was so bummed. So I was like, oh man, I can't go there.
That might be Exile, yeah.
It was like black and red. I remember the building was like black and red, down by the train tracks.
Yeah, I'm thinking Exile, probably.
Oh yeah, Exile. Yeah. The reviews I read weren't great about it, but I just love brewery. It's been a while since I've drawn a skull.
Des Moines, cool. You wouldn't imagine. I haven't really spent much time there, but we have artists who live there, artist friends who live there, and they're always posting cool stuff. We've been through a few times and been to co-op stores and things, but it's cooler than you would imagine when you just
It's not a bad place. I think they're a little maybe influenced from Minneapolis, Chicago, Kansas City.
It definitely has that Minneapolis kind of vibe.
Yeah.
Hey, Ty.
Yeah.
Do you have some like basic rules to do shading? Because I'm trying to do some like plants underneath, but it looks like it doesn't go good with the rest of the drawing because it doesn't look real.
Are you doing the coral leaves and stuff down the bottom?
Yeah.
Let me get a look at it. Let's see.
Is it Kira?
Can you hold yours up so we can
Or
see it?
Carla?
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Let's see Carla. I'm blind.
Oh, sorry. There you go.
Oh no, that looks just fine. That looks great.
I copied this from internet, but I don't know what to do with it.
Keep that up.
Uh-huh.
Where are you at, Carla?
I'm in Utah.
Oh, you are?
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Yeah, in Salt Lake. I tried to do this because I figured, you know what you always do? Like one side very dark, then the middle. I don't know if that looks good.
It's definitely working with the grass. And then here, I'll just figure it out. Hold on one sec.
No worries.
So with your grass is looking just fine.
Thank you.
So I'm just going to show you this. It looks good. You have it like that. When you get to this grass, because this one's behind it,
Uh-huh.
definitely have darker shadow right here.
Okay. Yeah. Of course.
That'll help that. And then on this, I would imagine that I would treat these as separate things. I would, if I was doing I would just do, thinking that this is kind of dropping a little bit of shadow on this.
Uh-huh.
And then I would curve these out. So I would do a bent kind of.
Oh, nice. Okay.
When you just remember with those down there, they are like, even when I just looked at it, it looks great to me. It won't be a focal point.
Uh-huh.
Obviously you want to make it, make it look good with some shading. But I think that if you just did some shading like this, I'm just doing a quick shading, but
yeah.
I don't even really know what those shapes are, and maybe you don't even, whoever's looking at it doesn't really know what that is either. They just know that that's down at the bottom of the ocean.
Mm-hmm.
If you did something just kind of like this, I think that would work. And where all of these kind of creases are, because it has like little creases like that in yours, right?
Uh-huh.
on each one of those, if you just give it a little bit of shading like that.
Nice, thank you.
You're welcome.
And I was thinking in the floor. So I supposed to just do the shading like in the left side, correct? Like mostly?
So
Yeah, like that. Yeah, there you go.
So one thing that'll help sell floor, like especially a ocean bottom floor, go in, do little lumps
Like rocks?
Yeah, because they're just kind of either they're little seashells or they're little rocks.
Uh-huh.
Just do that simple little shading like that
Oh, nice. Okay.
on each one of those little lumps. And then what I'll usually do is, because you don't want to have too much detail, because you don't want to draw too much attention down there to the bottom, is I'll just do, and if there's a little bit of lump action there.
Awesome.
That's pretty much how I would shade the bottom, like ocean floor. I
like it.
These little lumps there. And then another thing, if you're gonna do a whole scene, you do these all over kind of randomly, but that really turns it into an ocean life. Mostly out of things that are, actual things. So like bubbles coming out of the grass.
Oh yeah, that looks nice. Mm-hmm.
Where
Well,
they
thank you so much.
bigger and get smaller as they grow up.
Perfect. Well, thank you. That was very helpful.
You're welcome. Now I want to cut that out and paste it on the bottom of mine.
Okay, I'm gonna have that soon.
Okay.
You'll have to stop it recording.
Yeah, okay. Well, I'll go till 11. So it's 11 in my so I'll go another 20 minutes. And then I'm gonna. Kids probably want to get on the internet.
They're fine.
Well, I know,
But yes.
I'm gonna give them an eyebrow, eyebrow. This is really like right when I like to really get into it though. But I am feeling a little tired. So yeah, I'll go till 11 o'clock. So 20 minutes to hang out. Oh, I gotta do something with these. Oh, the internet held up, huh?
Yeah, don't jinx it.
I know. I give Mason a baller cone. He didn't remember it. Oh, they were showing up on the computer.
The text.
Yeah, that's cool. What was the girl's name? The 8-year-old?
Lennox.
Lennox?
She's not 8 already, is she?
So he said she was 8. I'm not.
Oh. Yeah, I don't know. I forgot.
Hardware in somewhere. Oh well. I do like it in here over outside in the studio though.
Wait, come again?
I like being here inside.
Oh, really loud in here.
What is?
Kids are skateboarding upstairs. The cat's meowing.
That's okay.
Singing.
Really cool when you get the owl hurry down. I got real wonky with this color here. Casey's text or message on Facebook? Compost?
No.
Do you need compost or anywhere?
Okay, that case. I don't need organic compost.
Didn't someone post the name for this dude or something? Where? In the chat room, maybe?
I'm sorry?
Didn't someone post something like a name for the whale in the chat room?
Yeah, they said Ishmael.
Oh yeah.
Did you ever read that book?
Read a book.
But you know the story. I mean, you know Ishmael is from
A place.
Moby Dick.
I did read Moby Dick. I read Moby Dick and Lord of the Flies. I wish I did chicken feet right here. Damn it.
Is that all you're seeing now?
Yeah, well, not on mine, but that's what I want to put here, but I can't now. I like how chill this part of it is, though. Everybody still okay out there? I think I saw someone was doing tentacles there. I'm glad to see that. All right, Chris, thank you. Cheers. Oh, that's what I was doing. I forgot. You've been inside there for a long time.
It's Geppetto.
It is Geppetto. Well, I'm pretty good about it. No, I just got to do a killer well,
I had to mention Ty grabbed that Bob Marley the other day, hoping he brings some good vibes.
Yeah.
Makes me happy.
What?
Sounds like all the hillbillies put their trucks to bed.
Mm-hmm.
Who's on the whole gallery? Is that it?
Teacher.
Mm-hmm.
Something's missing right here. What is it? It's something. I can put chicken feet in there. Just kidding. There we go.
It's funny watching you draw those tentacles.
Uh-huh.
It was funny watching you draw those tentacles because one of my first college art courses, I got my teacher tried to discourage me from like moving my pencil the same way you moved your pen. She called it chicken scratching.
Yeah.
You need to stop doing chicken scratching.
That's what I've called it, chicken scratching.
Yeah, it's chicken. It's totally chicken scratching. It's just like
chicken scratching.
Yeah, it's where you don't like confidently like put down a line straight away. It's where you kind of play with the line as you go.
Yeah.
With it.
Gary, is she right about that? We have an art teacher on here.
I apologize. Art teachers can be jerks, but
Oh no, I didn't get a good art teacher until my like 5th year in college. My high school art teacher was terrible. She would just draw over my drawing or like question everything I did in not like a constructive way. So,
exactly. That's
yeah.
the problem. Is it? No, yeah, it's sad but true. That's the way a lot of people work. But self-taught is really a great way to go. So Ty, you're proof that self-taught is not a bad thing at all. It's actually a great way to work. So, and what you've done is amazing. And a lot of people learned a lot here tonight with what you're doing. So excellent work.
Thank you very much. My high school art teacher was the one that opened my eyes for me. But yeah, as far as anything else, everything else I learned as far as my technique was just stuff I was able to work on. But that also doesn't work for it's definitely doesn't work for everyone.
Yeah, I did 2 years of community college, and that's where that teacher was. Then I did a year of fine arts school, and I didn't really connect with any of those teachers. And I was like, I can't get a career in fine arts. I need to find something else to do. So I went to school for graphic design, and that's where I ran into an illustration teacher. And then what actually pushed it is like once I started working in graphic design and print industry, my boss, my current boss, she kind of encouraged me to make stuff and sell it at the store.
Yeah.
So without that like extra little kick, hey, you can print things and sell them here, I probably wouldn't have kept drawing.
That's cool.
Cool.
It always just takes one person that can change their trajectory for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Supportive parents.
Yeah, that worked for me. I had supportive parents, so my parents they knew I was gonna end up doing something. Like I can't focus on any one thing, so it had to be something creatively. So I just it was a hard. And I'd be up until 5 o'clock in the morning and 4 in the morning getting ready for work, and I'd be sleeping at noon.
Yeah, my mom's an artist, so they weren't surprised. They originally thought I was going to go to school to be a forensic scientist or a detective because I was really good at figuring stuff out, but it never connected. So
That'd be fun, actually.
it's nothing like beating a room full of adults at the age of 10 at Clue.
That can frustrate some parents. I missed that game.
No, we played that with the kids, haven't we?
I love that game. I haven't had anybody beat me yet.
That's how I was with Risk.
I couldn't do the Risk, no.
Hey, Ty.
Yeah.
I do want to mention that, like, I've now been teaching art for 25 years, and I've learned a lot just these past few sessions too, because I was taught the old school way of always using pencil first, and it's been really refreshing to dig in and just create something with pen, and just kind of accepting the lines that appear, and working this way has been new for me. So I really appreciate you doing that.
Well, thank you so much, Gary. I appreciate you joining me for multiples of these.
It's been a lot of fun.
Thank you. I've been really enjoying it, and I mean, I think I said even the last session, but I get such a kick out of seeing everybody's versions of these. It's like it's pretty incredible. So I really like it. So I appreciate anyone joining, especially an art teacher.
Where are you at again, Gary?
Near Tampa, Florida.
Okay, got it.
Yeah.
Wait, you taught a little class in Florida one time, right?
That school was yeah, that guy was Matt was the art teacher there. What was the name of that school? It was a
school, wasn't
it was a Christian. It was like a
Oh, was it a parochial school or something?
yeah. What it was called. That was cool though. He said one of his students after that went on to be like making movies or something.
Oh.
But yeah, Gary had a student that went, like a female student went on to do
Illustration, I thought.
illustration.
Yeah, she does illustration. She's really successful, so
Awesome.
Cool.
it's great. She's happy, so I'm happy.
Yeah. It's kind of funny. Our daughter goes to the same public school as Ty went to, and the same art teacher is there from when he went. So
Oh yeah, that's cool.
She was cool too. She at that time in junior high, I was in like my 7th and 8th and 9th grade year in Utah. They do that, but I was at that time I was drawing like legs cut off with blood bursting.
Yeah.
Super angsty stuff, and she was like this tiny little lady, and it was totally cool. Like I could sense that it was like sort of disturbing for her, but she could see that there was something happening, so she was able to embrace it a bit. So I appreciated her. So it was kind of cool to see her when we went to parent teachers conference.
Yeah. That's cool.
She was the one that first taught me how to do. No one really does it anymore, but screen printing. She used to do it in her class in the 9th, 8th grade. She taught how to do screen printing, but I guess she doesn't even do that anymore because I guess no one really does it anymore.
I did it when I taught high school. I didn't do it in middle school, but when I taught high school, we did it.
Yeah. Yeah, I still have my screen that I made for that class too. I told her I was going to bring it into her. I was going to give it to my daughter and have her bring it in, show her. Well, those tentacles worked out. I'm glad I went.
That was cool.
feels like you.
It does feel like me a little more.
Weird.
Huh?
It's weird.
What? Oh, not that weird. I mean, I guess it is. But not as weird as most of my
It's weird
stuff.
in a good way. Yours.
I still feel like there's something more could be happening up here, but heavy. And the only way I can keep it from not getting heavy is to do more. I don't think I want to have another drink. I was gonna do something. I remember before I even sat in. I was like, "Don't forget to do this." And now I've already forgot what it was. Hard to stop.
I know you did.
Huh?
I said you would get that way.
That's the one I'm enjoying where it's going. But
That's why you can spend 30 hours in the food.
I know.
Just drawing.
I only have double IPAs in my refrigerator, and if I were to drink one of those right now.
That's a little 8% or so.
The ones that I think the smallest one that I have is an 8-pointer, but they're mostly like 9s. And I already drank 2 bottles of sake. And I can have one more bottle. Oh, I know what I put in here. Let's see. Yeah, I went well past my 11 o'clock mark. When I was doing propellers earlier today, I was thinking of this dude in Mad Max, the guy that drove around that little single helicopter with rotted teeth. All right, thanks, Gary. Good night. All right, kids. Let's have a look at everyone's work before I don't want to stop, and I can feel that I'm just going to keep going, but I have to get up early in the morning, so I better. Let's have a look and see what we're doing here. How do I do this? Okay. Yes. Oh, yes. I love the feet and the boots. That's great. Awesome, you guys. And skull and crossbones up on top. Fantastic. Oh, now I see my wife is way better at this. I don't know how to move on here. Okay, here we go. Yes. What's in the little can? What's coming out of the little can at the bottom there? Oh, it's a mailbox. Awesome. That's fantastic.
Wow.
Oh yeah, cool. What's dropping out of the drop bridge?
Supposed to be gold bars.
Yeah, awesome. Yeah, the little chain, like yeah, that worked. That worked. I like the big giant hook. Yeah, you're getting into that one. Fantastic. Let's see. I love the little brain in there. Oh, I love the speaker, the megaphone. Nice, Chelsea.
Thank you.
Bad. Is that an old TV?
Yeah.
Awesome. I like the barrel. Yeah, I really love the barrel. Job. Uh-oh, I see a bunch of color coming up next here. Yes. Yeah, the colors. That's really fantastic. That's well done. Feels good. And yeah, that's working out. That the all your coral and stuff down there in the bottom, that looks really good.
Thank you.
I like the heart on the Band-Aid too.
Thank you. It was so fun.
Does you give her? Does she have eyelashes?
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is she.
Yeah. Yeah. Eyelashes will always make it. I love it. Good job.
Thank you.
We had the last minuters. Look, we narrowed it down to just a few of us, but I thank you guys for hanging out with me again. That was fun. Everyone's
Thanks.
awesome.
Thank you.
Great to see them up close and you know, I could you know how long it takes me to say goodbye, so I'll just wrap. Thank you guys so much. I'm very appreciative of it, and I hope you guys enjoyed yourselves.
Thank you. It was a good break.
Cool. Cheers, everybody. Good night.
Night.
Cheers.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Thank you.